Hi guys, I'm Nagadir-chan, and welcome to my review for Pet episode 2. This episode was also very interesting and I really like it, though I still have no idea where this is going, but it has a really big and great potential for interesting paths. I can see where it can go, but it might completely surprise me, so we'll see. So second episode was actually getting back getting back at what actually happened, how it happened, how these abilities works in all of this stuff, finally getting more clear. So it seems that is the Katsuragi guy, the glasses dude, is a really big jerk and nobody likes him. So I'm wondering why they are working with him. Because it seems like Hatsuragi and some people are trying to find these people with same abilities or kids and kind of taking them with them, helping them sort it out. Because usually it seems that they kind of don't have ability to use their works properly because it's so dangerous, so they are kind of locked in some weird mind state, like we saw with Satoru, or what is his name, I think, the now blonde punk looking mafia looking guy who is working with Katsuragi too. So maybe they're doing it out of depth or something like that, but I'm still wondering why, because it seems like in this episode, because everybody hated Katsuragi, that they really don't like him. All of these three people, like Satoru, Tsukasa, and Hiroki. And it even seems like their abilities exceed his, so they could easily overcome him, change his mind or whatever. So there must be someone at the top who is stronger, or maybe they're working with him because they have same abilities and they just kind of want to feel like they have a place where they can go. I just don't know. It's kind of tricky to figure out why they're working with the dude even though everyone basically don't like him. Because Katsuragi is a real jerk. Like, the Jamaican dude, Hiroki and Tsukasa wanted to erase and rewrite his memories, but this Katsuragi dude just wanted to, crush him, which I guess is that they mess with his mind, inner world, peaks and valleys so much that this person would either die or just would be a vegetable. And that's basically what happened to this Jamaican friend. That's why he was in that weird childlike state. Katsuragi kinda crushed his valley or peak or something like that, and it messed with him. It seems that it's very dangerous, not only for people there entering their minds, but also for them, because Katsuragi almost messed up and almost got hurt. Yeah, Katsuragi seems like his powers are not that strong, but he surely loves to hurt people and mess with them. Even though he has 3 subordinates which are way stronger than him. So I really don't know, why are you with him? So I'm really wondering where this is going. Yeah, it's really interesting. Why are you working with him? So they were a little bit messing, especially Hiroki, blondie, little younger guy, with Katsuragi because he really hates them and he pissed him a lot of times. He just entered, because of Satoru, he entered the guy's mind they were walking with. And he was like, yeah, just crush him. And we're like, dude, we're in the middle of work. We can erase his memories, rewrite them, and it will be okay. Why are you messing with our job? Fuck off. Seriously. So I kind of like that they might possibly have some kind of team. They can team up against Katsuragi or someone who is up above him. Yeah, there must be definitely someone up above him who is stronger. Because I can see why they would be with him. But if it is Yakuza, it would be very hard to like kind of get away, because Yakuza, you know, you just can't easily go away. You just can't. So that might be the part of the reason. What I really loved is like this memories, mind places are really visually cool. And I love that they really use visuals to represent a lot of stuff. And it's like always kind of changing and fluctuating, and I really love it. Just you look at a scene and you can understand like, yeah, this scene, this memory is very important for a person, and like this is his really happy state and something like this. And like you see other scene and you're like, oh, this is kind of like crazy and a little bit stressful, and you know, like I really love the visuality of this. It's so interesting and like so kind of crazy and pleasing at the same time. I love it. Yeah. Also, what I really love that even though like this ability entering people's mind and messing with them and like doing this weird hallucination, mind tricks, magic, whatever, I really love that like it has a very personal touch. So even though it's kind of basically has same kind of core, everyone utilize it kind of differently on different scales. So each kind of ability is more personal, and I really love it. Because for example, Satoru can make doors, and through those doors he enters people's mind and can like bring other people with him. That's like really cool. Kazuragi seems that he like just can shape himself and mess with peoples and do like small mind-bending tricks. But like Hiroki and Tsukasa can basically like alter memories, which is like really cool, and especially like they show the way how they're doing it. It's not like a very easy process because memories are usually very intertwined. It's not easy to kind of distinguish them, and to like if you erase one part, it kind of wouldn't be continuous. And they even were like talking about it, and you must be very like careful, because if there would be some discrepancy, something like not working together, something which seems out of a place, they would crash this person's mind. So they need to be very, very careful. It's a very delicate job if you are like doing it like this, like they did, because it's very easy to crush person's mind, like Katsuragi lost to us. But if you want to like alter something, it's very delicate, and I really love it. I really love it because it's more complicated. And especially they were talking like how memories kind of make your personality, because it's kind of true. The person you are usually through memories and what you experience. So through your experience. But experience is kind of like, you know, you remember what you experienced. And if something is kind of erased or remade, you can basically become a different person, because in your memories you experience a different thing differently. So that's kind of creepy. Because they altered his memories the way that, because he really liked his pal and they were good friends, so they experienced a lot. But they altered his memories that they kind of replaced his friend with Katsuragi. So now he was like best friend with Katsuragi and hated his former friend. Yeah, that's kind of creepy. Like the guy who killed his friend and murdered other person and put that murder to this friend and killed him. And like wanted to kill or crush this guy. The Juman can do now thinks that he's his best friend. That's so fucked up. Even like Hiroki didn't want that, but Tsukasa told him, hey, this is still better than this dude dying, don't you think? So they did it anyways. I mean, yeah, it's... This guy is now living in a complete lie, because nothing he remembers, or thinks about this stuff is not true, but he's still living. So there is kind of interesting thinking about like what is right and what is wrong. It's like a very gray area because they fucked with his memories, and it seems very, very interesting. I really love it. Like they explained a lot of it. There is a great imagery. It's just so cool and really dangerous. It's very dangerous ability. You can basically get crushed very easily, so you need to be very careful about what are you doing. Yeah, like animation is not the best, though art-wise and visually it has like great sequences, especially when they are entering like this kind of dreamscapes imagery, and like when they are inside of someone's mind, it looks really, really cool, and I really, really love it. The cuts, I really love how cuts are kind of seamless, because like between scenes, some of the scenes, so it's sometimes very hard to distinguish between what is real, what is memory, what is flashback, what is what, and it's kind of confusing. But I really love it because it makes you kind of uncertain what is going on and confused about what is going on, and not certain like what is going on and what is real and what is not. And I think this is especially about like this feeling. They want to feel you like this, to kind of be confused and distracted and like not knowing what is real and what is not, and to question things. And I really like it. I do really like it. Some people might not like it, but I really love how they are doing things and how they are like cutting between scenes. It might be hard to orient yourself, but I think that's the purpose. So yeah, I give it 7.5 out of 10. Because it's getting more and more interesting. We got like talk about the powers, how they work, what is the kind of relationship between these people. But I think there is something more apparent behind, like something big, because still we don't know what's the main core of the story. What is this actually about? So it has a great potential, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I think that's all. So goodbye and see you next time.